OMG, hi! Everybody. That's good. Hector, thank you so much for the subscription. That's good. Thick White Monster, no. It's a Diet Coke. I got the small cans. I know it's just like flavored chemicals, but I swear to God the small cans taste better. I don't want anyone to tell me it's wrong because I won't believe you. I think the small cans, maybe it's just the fact that there's less to savor. That makes me more excited about drinking a Diet Coke when I get the small can. Ews, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Thank you, Chewy Rock, for subscribing. And thank you, Leo, for the 2 months membership. Thank you, guys. Yeah, and the small can is just cute. I think the cuteness factor definitely also plays into the fact that I think it tastes better. I think that there's definitely a truth to things taste better when they look good. I've had a lot of just like really mid food that's super cute. You know what I mean? But I enjoyed the experience of eating it because it was cute. Metamucil, thank you for the $10 super chat. And Westy, thank you for being a member. And Relive, thank you for a $5 one. Thank you. I'm gonna be way better about thanking everybody who super chats and subscribes and stuff. I kind of been slacking because one time I disabled my alerts and then I didn't enable them for a long time and then I forgot how to use them. And so it was really hard for me to see who was subscribing and stuff. And God hates taxes, thank you. The slacker. I don't know. I got a lot on my mind. Sometimes I think sometimes it seems like there's so much to do that the last thing on my mind is re-enabling my membership alert thing on my stream. You know what sucks about YouTube? I have to make a thumbnail for every single stream I do. Which is maybe like the worst ever coming from Twitch. Because you don't gotta do that shit. You just go live. You just go live and expect people to be there. And everyone's just there. But on YouTube, they're like, oh no, you gotta schedule this out in advance. And you have to make a thumbnail. And you have to put the description. Ah! I hate that. I hate that. The thumbnail mines. I don't think Twitch sucks. I like Twitch. I think I enjoy the viewing experience on Twitch. I don't enjoy the viewing experience on YouTube as much. But that's just like my opinion when I watch Vtubers. Sometimes it also depends on the VTuber. Actually, I've come to find. Also, a 2017 Honda Civic Type R, thank you for the Prime. Okay. You're cool with it. Okay. I want to drive one of those. I think they're cute. And I like the Honda Civic as it is. But I heard that only Asian people drive Honda Civic Type Rs. I'm here to break the mold. I'm white? Me too! Yeah. Can I do a viewer car review stream like my desk review? Wait, let me get on the screen. I'm just talking into nothing right now. I guess I'm just trying to show my merch. I'm gone. Hello? Okay. This is a precarious situation we found ourselves in. Let's see. Okay. And then we're gonna do okay. I'm really just not here right now. Hold on, I know how to make this right. Boo. Boo. Ah, boo, 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 boo. Hello, Mario. Hi, everybody. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, viewer car review. I think that'd be cool. How many of you guys have wonderful, nice, clean cars? Wilby, thank you for the subscription as well. This is probably ill thought out of me to say, but I think that men are more likely to have clean cars. And women are more likely to have clean rooms. It's gotta be that way. All of my friends, well, not all of them. I don't want to be like that. All of my friends who are girls have nasty cars. Like, just like cans thrown in the back. They got like 3 water bottles in there. 2 sets of gym clothes in the trunk. That like little thing on the side, like in the door where you put coins, it's like crusty. You know what I mean? There's like, yeah, there's like a bag of half-eaten Cheetos. Yeah. I mean, it's not just one friend. It's definitely like, I feel like this is just a girl thing. Like, girls are much more apt to prioritize their living space than their car. Which, to be honest, even me as a girl, I kind of get that. I don't have a car though, so... I guess it also depends how nice my car would be. If I had a nice car, I'd keep it clean. But if I had like a beaten up Chevy Malibu, I probably wouldn't care as much. I probably wouldn't care that much. But if I had a nice car, I'd stand outside and I'd stare at it for 10 minutes every day. And then I'd go inside. And I'd just feel proud. Mari, the type of girl to daily a G-Wagon. I would not drive a G-Wagon. Closest I would get is... I don't know. When I was a kid, I wanted to drive a Jeep like my mom because Barbie has a Jeep and it's pink. And they look like they could run over a crowd of 1,000 people without getting a single scrape. So maybe like a Barbie pink Jeep. I guess. And me when I get you. I do not like driving a Jeep though. The first time I ever drove a car was a Jeep. And I really don't like it. I really don't like it. My mom tried to teach me a little bit how to drive in her cars, and I really don't like it. Yes, I can reach the pedal. I'm not 3 feet tall. Yeah. But what's with VTubers and not being drivers? Well, to be frank with you, I've never had a reason to. And also, having a car and insurance is just way too expensive. Like, why? Especially if you are not living in a house with parking. Then you always need to find parking, or you need to pay for parking somewhere. And I don't want to be like a designated driver for anyone, and I don't want anyone to ask me to help them move. I just want to be a little princess, and I want to sit in the front seat. And I want someone to drive me around everywhere. I've always walked to the gym. I've always had my friends driving me around. Yeah, there's never really been a need for it for me. The only reason I started to like, the only reason I thought maybe I should get my driver's license is I thought, what if something bad happens? What if I need to help my friend? Or like, there's something really bad that happens. Or even just for fun, just so I can say, yeah, I can drive. It's a good skill to have, it's just... For me, there's no reason to have a car, because it's really expensive. Yeah. So... that's why I haven't ever driven. until recently. But yeah, and also like, cause and I think another reason why a lot of VTubers in particular don't drive, and I even know a lot of VTubers who don't drive and have like license or permit. And the reason and they just don't have a car and they don't like to drive or etc. They don't need to drive to get to their work. Everything is right here. For serious, a lot of people learn to drive so they can commute. A lot of people get a car so they can commute. But if your job is at Pewter, then you don't need a car. At that point, it's just more money than it's worth. So, yeah, I drive to get babes. We are not the same. Are you driving to the babes, or are you driving around an effort to get babes? Because the second thing is less likely to happen. I think that I know quite a few girls who like the idea of pretty fancy cars. But I'm hard-pressed to ever see girls compliment pretty fancy cars in the wild. Having a nice car is a crazy dude magnet. I'm so serious. You're gonna park that shit and get gas, and all of the dudes in like a mile radius are gonna be staring at you. And girls are gonna keep walking. But on that note, you'll make a lot of friends, maybe. Damn, what's your job? Where did you get that car? That's nice. Damn, that's a nice car. If I could drive around a car... The Honda Civic Type R guy says, I get no bitches. Guys come up to me all the time. That's what I'm saying. It's like... Having a nice car is for the dudes. For sure. If you think driving a Jeep is bad, try driving one of those big-ass pickup trucks. Oh, no thank you. No thank you. Thank you for the $20 super chat. Oh, no thank you. My mom always warned me. She said, don't ever drive a pickup truck or everybody is going to ask you to help them move. And I took that to heart. I took a lot of things my mom told me to heart. And she was right. Every time I look back and I think of all those weird things she told me when I was a kid, I'm a grown woman now. And I think, damn, I'm so glad I listened to my mom. That one odd day when I was 14 years old and randomly in a Costco, she told me not to ever get a pickup truck. I'm so glad I listened to her. Yeah. Octotoast, thank you so much for becoming a member. Thank you. Thank you, Mom. I think my mom offered me a lot of wisdom every single time we went to Costco together. I don't think there's anything wrong with having a pickup truck, if that's like what you want. Especially like, you know, if you grow up in Montana, maybe like 80% of people have a pickup truck. Because a lot of people there are like in an industry where they need it. They're like in wood. Like, my job is wood, and they put a bunch of wood in their truck. Like, I don't know what you do with all that, sure, but like they'll need a pickup truck. Like, my job is metal, and they have a bunch of fucking metal scraps in the back of their truck. I don't even know what any of these people do. They just have like a bunch of scrap shit in the back of their truck, and they're like, I need it. It's all very blue collar. I'm in the wood business. And literally out there you can say that. You're like, yeah, I do wood. And I mean, yeah. You do wood. I do metal. I do farm. That's how it is. But like, the reason my mom told me not to get a pickup truck is because your friends will always ask you to help them move. And also I don't need one. I don't need one because I don't do wood. I do internet. Like, it's all in the cloud. It's all up there in the sky. Draco, thank you for gifting a membership, by the way. And Azizi, thank you for the $5 super chat. And Tofu also. I do carpentry and can confirm I have wood in my truck all the time and don't even use it. That's what I'm saying. Is like, out there, you literally just see like all these tradespeople. They just have like a bunch of shit in the back of their pickup truck. And it just sits there for months. And it gets all rained on. It gets all snowed on, even. I swear to God, like, half of households in the entire state of Montana have a pickup truck sitting outside their house that doesn't get used. And I don't know if these are, like, operational or if it's just, like, for storage at that point. But there's so many of them. Yeah, I do have a box full of cables. Big box. I have multiple boxes full of cables. But honestly, I was just going through all of my wires the other day. Because I'm still slowly unpacking all of my stuff. And I don't know what half of them do. I don't know where I got half of them anymore. I just started taking them out and wrapping them up, inevitably just so they can get tangled all together again. I don't know. I'm just scared that I'm gonna get rid of it, and then one day I'm gonna take out that weird piece of hardware I have for a very specific stream, and then I'm gonna realize I don't have the one wire I need because I threw it away because I couldn't remember what it was for. And then I'm gonna need to buy it again on Amazon. So I just keep all of them. None of them spark joy. If I could, I'd get rid of all of my wires. But unfortunately, I may need it in the future. I just keep them. Attach labels to the wires. I really don't want to have to label hundreds of wires. I really don't want to have to do that. I think that would drive me up a wall. I think that would be the worst thing in the entire world. Oh, when you use them. Wait, actually, that would be smart. On Valentine's Day, my friends and I made cookies. Like, I went over to one of my friend's house and made cookies with her. And she has all of these containers that I've seen at Costco. Like, I could never fathom being able to do this or, like, conceptualize this. But I was so jealous of the way her brain works because she has all of these, like, clear containers, like the fancy OXO containers that seal from Costco. And she has them all labeled with these beautiful labels for every single, like, baking thing she has. The flour, the baking soda, the baking powder, the sugar, the brown sugar, the everything. And it was beautiful. I wish that I could do that. But when I try to conceptualize it, it all falls apart in my head. Because I think, well, I'm gonna fill this with flour, and then I'm gonna still have the bag of flour. So I'm gonna need to put the bag of flour and the container somewhere. And so then I just have 2 things of flour. And that was like driving me up a wall, thinking about how much more stuff I would have in my house. I can't do it. Mysterious Rico, thank you for gifting 5 subs on Twitch, by the way. Well, because like what I'm saying is I'm not overthinking it. Because then I just have 2 containers of flour. Because the bag of flour is too big to fit into the container. So then I have like a little bit of flour left in the bag and a container full of flour. So I have to keep all of these ugly bags somewhere, and I have to keep all of these beautiful containers somewhere. So then it's just more space for less. For more space, more time. The only payoff is it looks good. I can't do it. Mari, you might be a hoarder. How am I a hoarder for saying I want less stuff in my house? That's what I'm trying to say. I don't want a container of flour and a container of flour. You're misunderstanding what I'm saying, one guy. You're misunderstanding. Yeah, bitch, I'm hoarding empty space in my cabinets. That's what I want. That's what I want! What kind of cupboards do you have, Mari? Small. I don't know. They're too small for me. I put all of my like baking stuff in a cabinet, and as soon as I filled it up, I was like, well, I guess I can't get any more stuff. Drago, thank you for the $10 super chat. Yeah. The East Coast friendly stream, it actually wasn't on purpose. It's just usually we do Minecraft around this time, and I thought we were going back to Minecraft this week, but actually that's next week, so I thought, you know, I'm just gonna yap for 2 hours instead of Minecraft. Yeah. Mari, have you ever been to Wyoming? I've been to Wyoming. Not like willfully though. Somehow there's less in Wyoming than there is in Montana. I don't even know how. There's less stuff, and it's probably like the most inconspicuous state out there. Not just because it has less stuff and less people, but also because it's literally in the shape of a square. Yeah. VTubers always live in flyover states. Maybe the ones you watch, but I know way too many VTubers who live in cities. Yeah. But also, maybe the reason that there's many VTubers from flyover states is because they didn't have anything better to do with their time. And all of the young women who could have become VTubers are too busy outside enjoying themselves doing fun things like going to cute cafes and the beach. Flyover states are better, cities ruin mental state. I'm not gonna lie to you, they both ruin your mental state. So badly. I'm not gonna lie. Living rural is pretty alright when you're a kid and you haven't experienced anything. But once you realize how far away you are from something, you go a little fucking crazy. You start itching the inside of your arm. The closest airport to you is 3 hours away and it has 2 gates. What the hell? So, yeah, it really depends on the kind of person you are. I think that's what matters the most. It also depends on, like, what stage of your life you're in. I assure you, if you're, like, trying to get a job, or you're young and trying to make friends, you do not want to live rural. I am so serious, if you live super rural and you end up liking some dumbass shit like anime and video games, you are ineligible. You are ineligible to do anything. Get a real hobby. Like the rodeo. Get a real hobby. Like fucking shucking corn, man. Go fishing. Go camping, dude. Throw some fucking mud at the wall and watch paint dry. Drive a truck. Sling rocks around. And drink a fucking beer. Get over yourself. We live in a town with 100 people. You don't have time to like anime. When I was a kid, I told my family that they asked me, they were like, "What do you want to do? Like, what do you like to do?" And I said, "I like drawing and I like anime and I like reading books. And they said, oh, that's nice, but when are you gonna do the rodeo? You're cooked. You're cooked. They said, oh no, she's defective. Please join the rodeo. They didn't make me feel bad about it, though. They didn't make me feel bad about it, but they definitely made me feel bad about it, if you know what I mean. They didn't, like, go out of their way to say, that's stupid. But they were like, oh, okay, when are you gonna do rodeo? Maybe you can draw a picture of a cow. And I never did it. Yeah. I never did rodeo. Never too late. Maybe I should move back home and start while the going is good. Yeah, so I mean, I do love living rural. I did really like it for a bit. It's really awesome when you're a kid, and it's really awesome when you're established. But when you're trying to make friends and trying to travel and stuff, maybe somewhere in between is good. Maybe somewhere a little bit walkable is nice. Yeah. So it's good to think about. There's definitely advantages to both. That's nice, Mari, but when are you gonna stream rodeo? I don't even know how to do that. I don't even know how to do that. As a man, you can't have a gin and soda in the rural bar. You know, it's kind of weird to say that considering gin and soda is one of the most inoffensive drinks you can have, but you're kind of fucking right. I don't think I've ever been to... This is gonna sound crazy, but I don't think I've ever been in a bar somewhere rural where all of the dudes aren't just drinking a beer. Gin is kind of like a prissy alcohol in a way. It's like white collar old man drink. You should be drinking a beer or a really icky whiskey. Don't say gin and tonic is horrible. I like gin. I like gin. I like it. I'm a gin fan. And I'm a little bit like... I would say that I'm really particular about alcohol. I don't like a lot of different hard alcohols. Vodka isn't really for me. Tequila makes me throw up. Tequila is so bad to me that the smell of it could probably make me throw up. It's really icky. Icky tasting. I've never had Everclear, but I don't think I want it. I don't like rum because one time I had rum and Coke and it was so sugary that it also made me throw up. And then I stopped drinking it, and every time I think about rum, it makes me feel ill. And everyone always says that. They're just like, you need to have the right tequila, or you need to have the right whiskey. But maybe I just don't like it as much because with gin, I like gin. I like it. It kind of tastes like trees, no matter which one you have. I like Bombay. I like Bombay Sapphire. That's my favorite one. But I don't mind the other ones either. They all taste like a different type of tree. Yeah. Try Empress? I like Empress. I like that it changes color. Yeah. I understand though that a lot of people don't like gin, but I think I think I really like it because my favorite smell in the world is pine trees. And I like the smell of pine trees so much that sometimes it smells tasty to me. So yeah. Since you took violin lessons, does that mean you can fiddle? I mean, I think almost everyone who learns how to play violin knows how to fiddle. At least I grew up learning fiddle tunes. Like a lot of fiddle tunes. The first song I ever learned on the violin, and this is how you know I grew up in the fucking middle of nowhere. The first song I ever learned on the violin was a song called Boil the Cabbage Down. Which is a fiddle tune for kids. Yeah, no, not hot cross buns. Nope. Yeah. Some of you guys are like, oh shit. But it's just like it's hardly even a song. How does it go? I wonder if I can find it. I wonder if I can find it on the internet, on YouTube, and you guys can listen to it. Andy, is this the same one?
Let's do another talk. A 1, 2, and a 1.
Is this the same? This kind of sound. No, it's not the same. Yeah, this is kind of the same. This is like, this one doesn't have any violin in it though. This is banjo. But yeah, it's called Boil the Cabbage Down, and there is a fiddle version of it for kids, mostly for kids. As a non-American, this is how I imagine America sounds like. Rural America. Yeah. Yeah, a little bit, yeah. So that's that's that. As a princess, I've long enough tried to escape my rural background, but unfortunately, it always catches back up to you when you reminisce about the days of learning how to play Boil the Cabbage Down on your fiddle. You don't have to be lonely at farmersonly.com. Does that site still exist? It's free. Farmers only. Oh my god, it does still exist. How many people do you think are on farmersonly.com? Five. Okay. Have you seen the Farmers Dating reality TV show? No, I haven't. I didn't even know that was a thing. Six, seven. Wait 1 second. Oh yeah, obviously this is a short, strange stream considering we're in the daytime. But tomorrow I'm playing a brand new game. I'm gonna play Mugenics. I don't know if it'll be for me, but I'm really excited to try it out. I haven't seen anybody play it. I haven't watched anybody play it. But I'm looking forward to trying it out. I heard that it's actually like similar to a tactical RPG. I don't know if that's true, but I heard that it's a little bit tactical. Also, thank you so much to Birdie for gifting 20 memberships on YouTube. Thank you. It's like Final Fantasy Tactics. Fire Emblem. I don't know if I'll like it. I feel like I don't really like tactical RPGs. Sometimes I genuinely believe that I convinced myself to like tactical RPGs because I liked Final Fantasy. I mean, I liked Fire Emblem so much. And then as soon as I didn't have a reason to like Fire Emblem anymore, I stopped trying to like tactical games. I've never played Final Fantasy Tactics, but I've only heard like really, really good things about it. Yeah, I know that the art style in Final Fantasy Tactics is really, to me it's very pretty. How long was Mugenics in development for? I hadn't heard anything about it until it released, cause I saw the promotional video, like the animation that they released, and I saw it on Twitter. And the theme stuck in my head so hard that I think that's the reason why I'm playing it tomorrow. Mugenics. Over a decade. Honestly, it'd be that way. It really be that way. Luckily for me, I didn't know about the development, so that's not gonna hinder my enjoyment of it. I've talked about it before, but I have a really, really bad, like, opinion of Omori, despite it, like, me always hearing that it's a good game. Because I remember when they first announced development of Omori and, like, the funding for it, and, you know, all of the promotional shit they had on YouTube. And just having it in the back of my head for, like, years and years and years and years. For it to finally release when there were already, like, so many Earthbound-like RPG Maker games out there. I was like, no, I can't. I can't do it. But at the time, I was so excited because there was this song. I think it's still in the game. It's called My Time, and it was done by Bo N. And I liked some of his music. And so I was like, yay, yay, yay! And then it took, like, I don't know, it had to have been like 10 years or something. Yeah, the funny thing about that song is the breakdown with all of the air horns in it. Beep, 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 beep. But at the time, I liked that kind of music because I don't know if you guys have ever played this game. There's this game called Off, which I think is also an RPG Maker game. But the music in that, like, I really like the music in that. Really, very much. And I wouldn't say all of Bowen's music kind of captured that, but I liked the weird esoteric sounds that he used sometimes. And I also liked Kikuo a lot. So, yeah. I only played the prequel, Jackin'. Jackin' Off. Anyways. Your favorite Vocaloid producer is Sinamota. I also like Sinamota. The songs that they've put out are songs that I want to listen to when it's raining outside or I'm kind of in a bad mood. Yeah. Very nice. Very good. Sorry, I'm just warming up my hands. Stop. Drop a beat, Mari. Oh, yeah. Here. I love to hug deer. They're really cute. Just like Yuri. And every time I tell this story of when I was a little fish and everybody called me a bitch, but I'm not a bitch, I'm really nice. And I like to eat ice. This is Lumi, she just rated me. And I don't like when people berated me. Everybody knows that I'm really happy. And I'm the I'm your grandpappy. uh, Louis, thank you for the raid. Never do that again. Hey everybody, I'm MARIMARI. I am not even a little bit sorry because I like to rap and sing and I like to jerk my thing. I have a really big wiener and I won't let you see. Wait, I don't know. I couldn't think of something that rhymed with wiener. More. Oh shit. Demeanor. Ah. Ah. It is okay. I'll get him next time. I'll get him next time. It is what it is. Thank you for your raid, Lumi. Hello, everybody. I'm MARIMARI_in. I do, in fact, have spit on my monitor right now. Yeah, we'll workshop it. We'll workshop it. I need to put that back in the, you know, lock it up and work on that one later. I always forget to clean my monitors. It's been a while since I've done a fart type beat before though, so I haven't needed to in a while, but I think I might need to clean them soon again. Might be ideal. They're not like crusty. They're not crusty. They just got a little bit of spit on them now. They're a little wet. Chat, I have a computer question for you guys that I may or may not regret asking because I'm probably gonna get a million different answers. But when I try to hook up free monitors to my PC, my monitor on the far right flashes occasionally. But only if I have more than 2 monitors hooked up. Do I need a new power supply? 'Cause that's what I was thinking, but you're using too much of the GPU's bandwidth. Okay. Not enough power. Power supply. Not power supply. Okay, this was actually a terrible question to ask. GPU. DisplayPort. GPU. The cables are fine. I tested different cables. Never the power supply. Don't say never, because one time I did have a power supply issue. Trust me, Mari, it's not power. What ports are you using? HDMI or DisplayPort? I think one of them is DisplayPort. Wait, let me look. Okay, let me look. Two of them are DisplayPort and one of them is HDMI. All of the monitors are exactly the same kind. They are all the exact same kind. I have also tried to switch which one is the HDMI, but there's always that one monitor that starts flickering. I have tried to use an additional outlet before. Higher resolutions and high refresh rates. Is there a way to... How do I change the refresh rate of my monitors? Am I able to have one monitor that has a lower refresh rate than the others? Okay, I'm writing this down. I'm writing this down. Monitor refresh rates. GPU bandwidth. How do I make better GPU bandwidth? How do I also want to mention one thing that I find interesting is I didn't have this problem before. I always had 3 monitors. Which is why I thought it might have been a power supply issue, because I thought, like, the power supply, I've had it for a really long time. What's the GPU that I have? It's like a 4070. I'm writing all this down. It's cable, not its card. I've tried multiple cables. I've tried multiple cables. My power supply. I don't know how to look. Is it in my diagnostics? Power supply. How do I find my power supply? Need to know more on the monitors. They're all the same monitor. I've been using them. They're like computer fine power supply. If it was your PSU, you'd have more issues than a blinking monitor. Well, that's the thing though. I had more issues than that. I had more issues than that before because my computer was randomly turning off, which is why I thought it might have been a power supply issue. How do I find the power supply? How do I look at my power supply? How do I look at it? It's not my drivers. I've updated them. I've updated. That was the first thing I did. Open PC. I don't want to open my PC. I'm streaming. I'm streaming. I can't look. I can't look. I'm streaming. It's on. It's on, and I'm not opening my computer when it's on. Yeah. I don't think I bought it through Amazon. I think I bought it at Best Buy. Or something. Try to lick the motherboard. Yeah, I'll try that. Well, ask Bonzi Buddy, okay? Bonzi Buddy. Bonzi Buddy new. Should I download this? Oh, this site can't provide a secure connection. I don't think I'm allowed to download Bonzi Buddy anymore. Thank you, Tofu, for the $5 super chat. Just smack the monitor a bit, okay? It's still doing it. Mario, is there supposed to be BGM? There is BGM, it's just really quiet. It's just really quiet so everybody can hear me better. Instead of the music. Yeah, unfortunately smacking it did not work. Pour water on it. I don't have any water. I only have Diet Coke. Yeah. I'm gonna ask Sakuna for a new power supply. Well, actually, I'm gonna open my computer first. I'm just gonna ask Sakuna to make me a new computer. Sakuna, make me a new computer. But I love my computer. Even though it's not perfect, it's mine. You know what I mean? It's like, this thing... So, initially when I got it, it was like a pre-built compact PC that I've just like kept swapping parts out of. And then I put it in a new case, like a normal sized case. And it has a new graphics card and like everything. It has new RAM and new processor and everything. But it still has the mini motherboard. So when you look in my case, it looks ridiculous. It works. But the GPU is so big. Like, the GPU is so big, it looks ridiculous. Yeah, I love my computer. She is very strong. She's been through a lot. We've been through a lot of different strange experiences and upgrades and... yeah. You could probably plug your third monitor into the motherboard instead of the GPU if it's to look at text. Well, actually, like with HDMI? Because I tried that. Straight up, I tried. I've put it in everywhere it can possibly go. Seriously. That's why I really kept thinking like, oh, this has to be a power supply issue because I've tried different cables. I've tried to stick it in everywhere it can go. My computer randomly was turning off. I think I need to look at the power supply. Listen, you gotta try to stick it in everywhere it can go. That's what I'd do if I had a wire. What is the PSU wattage? I don't know, because it's in my computer and I can't take it apart right now. Because I'm streaming. I can't. Can't do it. Yeah, also, yeah. And I never changed the power supply after I had my 1660. So I don't even remember what my power supply is. HW info can show it? What is that? Is that gonna give me a virus? Yeah, my last graphics card was a 1660. And I used that for like VR and shit too. It's good. What is it now? It's a 4070. Yeah. I had to make a big upgrade. When I first started streaming, oh my god, my graphics card was like... I swear it had to have been like... I wish I could remember what it was. It was so not good. My computer was so very not good at all. It was under 1,000. That's all I can say. Yeah. It was like a 960 or whatever. I don't know. Yeah. She was old. 470 doesn't have high draw power. Yeah, but what if I have 3 monitors? But what about that? What about when I have that, though? And what about old power supply? What about that, though? I want to play Food Guesser. Yay! Oh no, it's gonna do all the fucking notifs now. I'll just wait through it. Yeah. Bah! It's in front of me. Get off of me! I'm gonna get some royalty-free jazz. Da. Oh. Are your monitors 4K? Yes, all 3 of them. Yes. Yay! Why do you need 3 4K monitors? It's not about need. It's about I'm princess. It's about I'm streamer and I get to do what I want. That's what it's about, guys. Ugh. I paid for them all myself, too. Time to upgrade. Upgrade to what? To a 5090? No way. Maybe if I just lower the refresh rate on my monitors. You know what I mean? What the hell? Kapabe Kupechi. Is it Russian? That's gotta be cocaine. What is it? Latvia. Wait, does Latvia border Russia? Georgia. I have no idea. What is this language? Serbia. Oh. Bosnia and Herzegovina. Bulgaria. I don't know how to feel about that. Chinese. This looks like food China to me. Hong Kong. Baon. Taiwan. Taiwanese meatball. I'll eat that. Why not? What the? Wheat flour, mung bean flour, coconut milk, egg yolk, sugar, gold leaf. Chinese. I don't know. Vietnam. I don't know. China. Vietnam. Thailand. This looks delicious. I thought that was mango, though. Thong ek. Ek. That was not so good for me. I need less jazz with my ears. Okay, cool. I'm eating those. Ooh. Ooh, I have no idea. Pumpkin, rice, dried fruits, nuts, honey, cinnamon, sugar, or butter. Or a salad. Rundown or ensalada malagueña. This looks like poop, but the ingredients sound good. And this looks good, but the ingredients only seem okay. Yeah, run down my pants, bro. That is wet diarrhea. Ooh. Ooh. Chicken. Chicken. Ooh. 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 I thought this was a dessert. It's ground pork, fish sauce, garlic, shallot, sugar, black pepper, and eggs. It's like a frittata. Mmm. That sounds good, actually. When I looked at it, I thought it was a dessert. And it was deceptive. But after reading the ingredients, actually, it sounds pretty good. But I'm gonna vote for noodles. Satay Ponorogo. Or Maghrebi mint tea. Who doesn't love skewers? Suke Napolitan. Oh, this is crazy. They made spaghetti sukemen. You dip that. That's tomato. That's tomato. I didn't mean to vote for it, but I would try it. Oh gosh. This one. Mince and tatties. Pulped. Potatoes. Beef, onions, white pepper. Ooh. This is just bread though. Ooh. How can I say no to that? Chocolate mousse or milkshake? What the hell? You can't make me vote on this. I'm gonna have to say the moose. I'm more about that. That milkshake, this was an evil picture that they took. Like, that does not do a milkshake justice. That's just evil. Well, I don't like milkshakes that much either. Because milkshakes just aren't as fun as... as eating an ice cream cone. This milkshake looks like muddy water. Not my thing. You know what's funny? Oh. Here's a fun color matching game for you. Okay, let me try. Color. Single.
Single player.
I'm scared. Okay. That was pretty damn good. I needed it to be a little less dark and more green. Oh, it's orange, 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 orange. Oh, that looks right. Wait, I kind of forgot it. Oh, here we go. That looks good. Oh, shit! That was not good. It needed to be more red. That's blue-gray. That's blue-gray. I think I know kind of what to do for this one. It has to be down here. And it needs to be light. Maybe more blue. Oh shit, it needed to be lighter. I couldn't remember it. Damn, there's a lot of colors. Green, dark. That's dark. Forest, bluish green, blue. It's really dark. Forest. Oh, that looks really good, actually. Nice. There's one more. Ooh, it's bright. Bright purple with lots of blue. It's almost like borderline just... I kind of already forgot it. It needs to be dark though. I think it's all the way up here but darker. And a little more purple. That's not bad. I needed to make it less blue. Is that good? Oh, I ranked 29,000 out of 300,000. That's not that good. Top 10%? That's pretty good when you put it that way. That's pretty good. But we have to be top 3% next time. Otherwise, we're nothing. Yeah. Ooh, it looks like Mario Party. Is this Hyrule Warriors or whatever? Ah. Eh. 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 Oh, I only had one. Scran. Scran. Hot dog or pie with a red stripe. This pie kind of looks bad. Oh, that was just the bonus round. Cheesy chips or 4-cheese pizza? Wait, what the fuck? That's just a cardboard. And it's the unmelted cheese again. I don't even know how to vote for that one. I don't even get to see it. Steak sandwich, okay. Or pork stuffing baguette. Oh my god, this is 24 pounds. I'm sorry, isn't that kind of ridiculous? Black garlic mayo. You know, black garlic is good for a little bit. You know what I realized I really don't like? And I had kind of recently? Truffles. Like the mushroom. Oh my god. I don't like it. It's very strong. Black garlic and truffles is those things they use in food at fancy restaurants to make you think you're getting your money's worth. And if you overuse it... Oh. I can't. Mari, can we go on a date? Where would you take me? I can't go on a date with you. I'm VTuber. I can't. I'm flat. I'm two-dimensional. Yeah, we know. Not like that. It's too expensive steak. Meatball. or lamb keema fries. I think it's sweet that you're interested in taking me on a date. But unfortunately, I am VTuber. Sakana says I shouldn't talk to boys. Mega burger. They didn't even fucking melt the cheese. I'd rather have it over this burnt dingaling. What is that burnt piece of rubber? Oh, it's a cheese and ham panini. As it says right there at the bottom. Oh, where'd it go? There. I want it. What? Capture my cursor, please. There we go. I need to get my cursor on the screen. Double bacon smash burger with cheesy chips. They melted the cheese, but they splooged on the bun. Unfortunate. Dulner meat and chips with no price data. It's hard to say no to fries, but I can't even see the fries here. Splooge burger. Chips, sausages, and curry sauce in a cob. I feel upset when I see them do this shit. The fries was enough. I don't think we needed it in a hollowed out bread. It's just something that I personally don't like. Roast potatoes with beef brisket gravy. I'd personally rather eat this, but I do believe that this is the better deal because this is just potatoes, and this is like a lot of different things. It's a delivery method. I don't want a delivery method that I have to eat, though. Personally. That's just my opinion. That's just my opinion. I'd rather have this. Breakfast special sausage, egg, and cheese. That doesn't look bad. That doesn't look bad at all. No crepes then. Well, the thing about crepes is they're filled with things that aren't other, like, bread. You know what I mean? Like, fries in a bread, in my opinion, is overkill. But a crepe, the crepe is part of the appeal. It's sweet, it's pancake, and inside it has, like, fruits and like, whipped cream and like yummy things. I got a perfect scran. That's pretty good. And I also like it because it is cute. That is true. I do also like it because of that. Crepes are very cute. It is very cute to eat a crepe. I like the ones that you can walk around and eat. Vegan fish and chips? I think I'm gonna take bird free from the air. Yeah. There's no point in ordering vegan fish and chips. There's so many foods that are good on their own vegan. As someone who isn't vegan, I simply cannot relate to the experience of wanting vegan fish and chips. Brisket, tacos, and more. Or bread with onions and paprika. They forgot the lard. They forgot to mention that there's also lard. But I think I'm gonna have to go with these tacos that look like they're oozing shit from a butt. I just know this is... Well... How good can tacos in the UK be? For real. There's some really, really good cultural food in the United Kingdom, but usually it's stuff that's like they have a big population of people from there or it's nearby. Like, I had some fucking banging Georgian food in London. It was so freaking good, but I don't know about tacos. I don't know, but I'm gonna vote for it. When did you go to London? For Christmas. For Christmas. Pork and stuffing baguette or katsu curry? How is afternoon tea? Afternoon tea is really good. It's very good. Of course, since... What the hell? That's onion. That's a onion burger, not a cheese. What is that? San Diego? San Diego? San Diego? What are you doing? Or Yorkshire pudding wrap. I mean, one thing that's nice about the onion is if you don't like onion, you can just take it off. But, like, I think there's a lot of people that are put off by this. I don't know. Yorkshire pudding wrap. Yeah, they don't like the onion. Ooh. Pie, chips, peas, and gravy, or hot dog. This might be one where the pie wins out. In terms of Scrandle, I would say that the pie loses 90% of the time. I don't know what the price of this is, but $4 for pie, chips, gravy isn't so bad. Whoa. Whoa. I'm sorry. That cheeseburger looks like it can change my life. Tottenham Hotspur. This looks pretty good. Especially compared to this, because... For all the British people in the chat, as an American, I just want to touch base for a moment. You guys didn't co-sign this, right? You guys aren't eating this, right? You're not signing off on the special steak pie cheeseburger, right? I'm voting for the fish and chips. Sausage and Vegeta. Where? Where is he? Where are they? What are they watching? The fence? Where is this? What is this flag? Macedonia? Why would it be shortened to MKD? I think I'm gonna have to go with the Thai noodles with crispy balls. Because they don't want to be MCD. Oh yeah, like McDonald's. Oh yeah. Breakfast wrap or chicken sandwich? This breakfast wrap doesn't look too bad. And it's a good price. And this chicken sandwich also looks good. But holy shit, it's 14 pounds. But that's because it's in San Jose. And every scran you're going to get in a city in the United States is gonna cost you half your paycheck. I might go with the breakfast wrap just due to the price. Jerk chicken and cornbread fritters. I'm doing really good at Scrandle today. What the actual hell? Jerk chicken and cornbread fritters or chicken schnitzel. Unfortunately, this jerk chicken looks better. Unless they have a sauce for this schnitzel. Are you sure you're not British? Yeah, I'm sure. I've just played a lot of Scrandle. So... I know it's very suspicious to watch a princess be very, very good at Scrandle. But I've just learned. I don't really know. This is a very good deal. But this looks like something I'd rather eat. This jerk chicken. I don't know. I'm scared because this is the last one I have to do before my 10 out of 10. Which one would you guys pick? If you were me, which one will you guys pick? Ah! So close. So close. I guess it's a little easier to eat the schnitzel sandwich at a game. Okay, my rule 34 doll. And then I think that'll be time. Daily rule 34 doll. Oh yeah, you guys thought you're gonna get away with no rule 34 doll for the night? Wrong. I have no idea who this character is. Okay. That was... Okay. 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 It's okay. That was a really close one. Okay! The pig? Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh god. Oh no. That's unfortunate. I'm sorry, Abigail. I just want you guys to know I really like Abigail, but unfortunately, Sword Art Online. Every boy's favorite anime. As foretold by Grok. Okay, maybe a catfishing. 19th century British children's literature about talking animals. Fictional trios? Northern Lighting got a 9 out of 10 on catfishing today? Don't say that. I thought Winnie the Pooh too, but I really don't think it's that. Goldilocks and the Three Bears? Oh. Oh. Okay, I gotta lock in a little bit. American Independent. It's not fair because Northern Lion is old. And he's bald, so, like, his brain is more oxygenated. So he has two things going for him. American self-reflexive films about hallucinogens, black comedy, psychedelic films based on American novels. I have no idea. Never seen it. And also, I don't watch movies. Just saying. Novels about alcoholism set in Quebec, set in Boston and Arizona. I don't know. Activists from Pennsylvania. I don't know. How would I know that? 19th century classical pianists from the Weimar, Hungarian philanthropist, opera, penis, immigrant to Germany, Hungarian Freemason? I don't know. List. I don't care. Back Bay, Boston. House styles. Sandstone. Sandstone. Building stone. Culture of New York City. Brick. Brick. Fuck you. Fuck you. It's basically the same thing. Thank you for the raid. It's the same thing. 2020's English language films. 2020's monster movies. Films about genetic engineering. Vampire. Morbius. 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 I know that one. I know that one. Thank God. I've seen that movie before. Asian vegetables. Onions. Root vegetables. Spring onion. Scallion. Shallot. I don't know. There's like so many. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna break it down right now. Onions. So no leafy greens, only onions. Leek is too big. This is a miniature version of a vegetable. Related to onions, leeks are massive. Spring onion is small. It's like a small version of a leek. Bok choy isn't an onion. Shallots are also small. But which one is it? What is allium? What does that mean? Garlic family. Okay, that means it has a bulb. Which means that it has to be a shallot. Yeah! 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 Thank you. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. See how good you do when you read these? I don't know. Okay, I'll read. Concepts in epistemology. Concepts in metaphysics. 1830s neologisms. Flat Earth? Metaphors referring to animals? Quotations from religion? I don't know. Turtles all the way down. I've never heard that before. There's a game like this. There's a game like this in WarioWare. It's like a multiplayer game in WarioWare Mega Party Mix where you stack turtles. And it is very, very cute. Yeah. It's the Cat and Anna game because their main minigame focus is on nature. Because they are ninjas. So that means they practice Shintoism. Or something. I don't know. Nature. Ninja, nature, Shinto. You know what I mean. One more. One more for kicks. Source code. Test items in computer languages. Self-replic... I don't know. Queen. Quine. I don't know. Child characters in animated films. Fictional basketball players. Charlie Brown. Peanuts characters. Child characters in musical theater. Charlie Brown? I guess. You'd think that Charlie Brown would have more tags than this. Right? (1939) British novels. Valleys of Wales. Richard Llewellyn. Novels? I don't know. (2010s) English language films. Psychological drama. Jazz. Oh, it's gotta be, You know what I'm talking about? What is that fucking movie called? Whiplash. Anarchist art. Street culture. Oh, spray paint. Tagging. Graffiti. Graffiti. Fourth century births. Christian saints, ancient slaves. Irish saints. Saint Peter, Saint John, Saint Joseph. Saint Patrick. Wait, Irish. Am I racist if I say that? Oh my god, it really was. Ireland, please gift me 10 subs. 17th century Italian business people. Bowed string instrument makers. Fucking, expensive ass motherfucking Stradivarius. I didn't even know that guy's fucking name. I just knew the names of his instruments. I'm glad it worked. 1992 establishments in Finland. Novelty running, obstacle running, racing. I don't fucking know. Cross country. Wife carrying. That is not what I was thinking. Oh god. Wow. At FazeCon, you guys should have a wife carrying contest with each other. Everybody find someone to marry right now. '21st century inventions. Audio storage. Audio-visual introductions. Japanese inventions. The flat screen TV. I don't know. Sony hardware. Video game distribution. Home video. The disk drive? Optical computer storage media. Disk drive. Blu-ray? Wait. I don't care. 18th century Japanese engravers. Buddhist artists. Japanese botanical illustrators. I have no idea. I'm sorry. I don't know that. I got 5. That's pretty good. But apparently everyone did good on this one. Well. Anyways. That was my short yap stream. Next week we'll actually have Minecraft. I just didn't want to leave you guys hanging when I already scheduled a stream and had the waiting room up, so yeah. Tomorrow I'm gonna be playing Mugenics at the regular time. 9 p.m. PST. And then if I get my hands on some product on Friday, I'm gonna be opening some Pokemon cards. We'll see what happens. I don't know. I'm not really sure how easy it will be. So, just be a little bit ready to maybe change up what we're doing if I can't get anything. But, eventually I will get some, even if I have to buy online from a scalper. I don't want to support shit like that, but damn, I want to do a card opening stream. Yeah. But anyways, no, don't do it. On Twitch. Who's live? A lot of people are live. On Twitch, I'm gonna raid, oh, this is very difficult. On Twitch, I'll raid Doobie. Cause I'd never get to raid her. And on YouTube, let's see who is live. I will raid Leah, because she's playing Bravely Default, and that's pretty cool, actually. So, I hope you guys have so much fun with Doobie and Leah, no matter where you may end up. And, yeah, remember to stay trucking, stay fucking, but most importantly, stay cranking your hog. I will see you guys tomorrow. Right? Yeah, right. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you guys for yapping with me a little bit. I had so much fun. And, yeah. Yeehaw! Goodbye! Can you guys hear me typing? Goodbye, everybody. I was just giving a raid message to Twitch chat. Bye, everyone!